Now, let's get into the current events, right? There's one story I want to cover real quick. This one is yo, man. Y'all better watch our kids out here, bro. Look at this. 4 men shot to death at a North Georgia park, right? Now, this Saudi Ali, what up? Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate the support. What's up, Joe? Giving a shout out. I'm a new member from Philly, Philadelphia. All right, down with the membership gang. Okay. Right. So the interesting thing about this story here, right? And I know it, we be sounding old when we took when I sound old when I report on stuff like this because this really is nothing different from when I was younger. We would hear, stuff about this all around the country, whether it was in New York or LA or wherever gang violence or a lot of street violence was going on. But you got 4 men shot to death right here in North Georgia Park, right? But the thing is about this story is the ages. And like I said, when we were young, people was wild too. But listen to this story. A 16-year-old is in custody after a quadruple murder in the Northwest Georgia park. A Georgia sheriff is investigating a shooting that left 4 people dead. Around midnight on Saturday, right? Now, this is midnight on a Saturday. I know 16 years old, we was outside, some of us. But if you are a parent and you understand the climate of where we at right now, you might not want to be letting your 16-year-old be outside at midnight. As square of a parent they may make you see, you may get your kid to see another day, right? But around midnight on Saturday, Whitfield County deputies were called to Pleasant Grove Park on Highway 71 in Dalton regarding gunshots being fired. Now, why are they in the park at midnight, right? We know the parks here close at dusk when the sun go down. When deputies arrived, they found four Hispanic men dead. A press conference was held Sunday afternoon outside the Whitfield County Sheriff's Office. I might look that up. The Sheriff's Office said a 21-year-old from Dalton, a 19-year-old from Dalton, an 18-year-old, and a 17-year-old from Rome, both from Rome, Georgia, all dead. 21, 19, 18, 17, all killed by a 16-year-old. A 21-year-old, a 19-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 17-year-old, all killed by a 16-year-old at midnight. Somebody said Dalton, that's in the sticks. This is a very complicated case, said Sheriff Scott Chitwood. There are a lot of pieces to the puzzle that we are putting together still. At this time, investigators believe the motive was robbery, possibly due to the drugs being found in the vehicle at the scene. You think they end meeting in the park at midnight? What would they be doing meeting in the park at midnight but a drug transaction? Unless it's a dude and a chick in the car. And they ain't got no hotel room money. And they trying to get a quickie in the car. Other than that, what are you doing in the park at night? At midnight. And these are kids, bro. 16-year-old. The 16-year-old from Rome is in custody. The 16-year-old whose identity was not released is charged with 4 felony counts of murder. Chitwood said multiple weapons were involved as several cases were found at the scene. Those niggas probably was all about, they probably was banging out. The sheriff's office did not believe the shootings were gang related. I bet you gonna come to find out they was. Some Mexican gangs. Miss Cat Dog, thank you for the donation. Much loves. Miss Rambo. Now, I feel for the mothers of all these kids. But the one kid that's still alive that killed the other 4, I feel for his family. Hey, you got 4 families of enemies. When that kid go to court, that courtroom gonna be filled with a lot of boy. 16-year-old killed 4. Man, I don't know what the laws are in Georgia on that type of murder case. I'm gonna look it up. In Georgia, the penalty for a murder conviction will be life in prison without parole, the death penalty, or life in prison. Oh, shucks. The penalty for murder in the second degree will be prison term for a period of 10 to 30 years. What is the penalty for murder for a minor? Oh, he's fucked. In Georgia, anyone over the age of 14 could be tried as an adult for murder, depending on the severity of the crime. The mandatory sentence for first-degree murder in Georgia can range from life in prison with parole after 30 years to the death penalty. The severity of the punishment depends on the circumstances of the case. They still got the death penalty out here. Man, time to go. Boy. Wow. That kid's 16 years old, killed 4 people. He might get the death penalty, man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna follow this case. You ain't got to tell me twice. I'm on this one. 16 years old, killed 4 people. They might give him the death penalty. Even for one person, he got life. So for 4 people, man, he yeah, he might be facing the death penalty. That's crazy. But let me get into this Marlon Wayans and Vlad thing, right?